Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tiny Kitchen, Big Flavor. So I am here today to show you what I have in this bowl. I'm getting ready to season this. This is going to become burgers and also meat for chili that I'm going to make. So I like to make enough meat so I have for both meals. What I have here is a packet of turkey, ground turkey, and ground pork. I also have 6 links of Italian sweet sausage, and I use this because this is what I have, and I believe in using what you have. Just make it work. I'm gonna be seasoning it today with the following. So I'm gonna be using, oh boy, this is the Juan Island Sea Salt Roman Blend. I'm going to be using that, and in it goes. And as you can see, I really don't measure, you guys. I just kind of wing it, and I always have. I'm going to put in some chili lime seasoning blend from Trader Joe's, and off we go. And let's see, that looks right to me. I'm going to use also a blend of beer can chicken from Weber. I think I doctored this one up. I can't remember because I have a tendency of doing that, you guys. And I'm also going to use a little bit of adobo because it has salt. And here we go. We're done. I know. And then I'm going to use some hoisin sauce in my meat. And there it goes. Oh, and there it goes. And then, lastly, I'm going to add some of my seasoning mix that I made. And there's a video on this seasoning mix. So let me just add some of this to it. This has cilantro. It's got garlic. It's got onions. And it's got poblano peppers. Okay, I believe that should be good enough. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix everything up, and I'll bring you back in a quick. I wanted to show you this little gadget. I use it when I'm trying to mix in and break up meat, especially ground meat like this, and incorporate it really well. And then I'll probably go in with my bare hands, but I mean, my gloves on, of course, but that's going to be later. I just wanted to show you this little gadget. It's really cool, and it really does help. Okay, we'll come back. Guys, I decided to make a little mini chili. However, I thought I had some canned pinto beans, but I didn't. I had used them all up. So I went ahead and used the store-bought canned ones. And what I do is I rinse it. I put it in a strainer and rinse all that stuff that they put in it. And then I do my own sauce here. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I added a half of this, of the chili mix, McCormick chili original mix. Just a half because I'm not making that much. And then I'm probably going to add some soup to it, something to cook the beans all the way, and I'm going to let it just sit here. I'm going to chop some onions, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Okie dokie, guys. Okay, so I also added my trusty beef consomme soup from Campbell's. I added 1 can because, like I said, since I rinsed the beans, I rinsed all of that liquid that comes in the canned beans. I normally can my own beans, but like I said, I used them all up, which means Conchita is going to have to come out of hiding and do some work with me. Conchita is my pressure cooker. I also added one of these because this has culantro, achote, y oregano. So it's a culantro, achote, and oregano. So now I'm going to let this simmer for a while. And then I will bring you back if I add anything else to it. I'll taste it, which is very rare for me, but I am going to have to do that. And I'll check with you in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to put it on low. In the meantime, I'll put it on low so it could simmer for a little bit. Okay guys, so what I have here is the half of a large sweet Vidalia onion diced, and I have a little bit of bacon fat, so I am sauteing it here so I can add it to my chili over here. It's still not done, it's still simmering, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing here, and then I'll bring you back when it's ready. But anyway, you want it to kind of really cook, and then I'll add it into my chili. And I'll bring you back in a little bit. So onions are done, and I'm getting ready to put them into the chili mix here. Remember, I'm only using one hand, so let's hope I can do this right. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. I'm going to just stir it. Let it kind of take those flavors. And I'm going to be cutting some cilantro as well. And I'm going to kick up the heat a little bit, because I had it on low. And I'll bring you back in a little bit when it's done. Okay? Okay, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys. So my chili is done. It is absolutely amazing. And oh boy, I'm getting ready to plate it in a, oops, sorry. I'm getting ready to plate it in a little bit. I have some fixings here: cilantro, onions, tomatoes, and mixed Mexican cheese. But I also have in here some nachos going, you know, getting them warm so that I can plate it. But I wanted to bring you in real quick to just recap on what I used. So I added a little bit of cumin also, 2 cans of pinto beans. I used some of the meat that I had seasoned yesterday. And I also used a can of beef consomme Campbell's soup, because I had to use the canned beans since I didn't have any beans. So I added one of those, because I also I rinse out the beans that come in a can so I can get all of that starchy thing out. And I added some diced sweet Vidalia onions after I sauteed them. A little bit of tomato paste. What else did I add? Oh Lord, I can't remember right now. But throughout the video, I have been explaining and letting you know what went in here. It's really, really delicious, you guys. I just tasted it, and it's got a little bit of a kick for me, but it's really, truly delicious. So I hope you give this recipe a try.